Every day, every night. Shit ain't been the same since I died.
Nigga Kim, the first rap bitch to shake up the charts. Act like I ain't the leader of this million bitch march. Who got y'all rocking the Prada, the Gucci, Dior, Chanel, Versace, and Louis? Please, I'm the reason this rap game is unisex. I'm the reason bitches want bigger breasts. Show some respect where respect is due. Without who? Without me, there be no you.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Speaks the Queen. My voice is, cracking already. I just wanted to see how y'all was doing. I know it's been a minute and all that. I kind of miss, talking to y'all and stuff like that, because I just, the whole YouTube thing, I just, miss it altogether. I just wanted to come, check in with y'all real quick, like let y'all know what's going on with me, what videos I'm gonna try to have coming out and stuff like that. I wanna first and foremost give a shout out to and a big thank you to my subscribers that I've been getting like little new subscribers and comments and stuff like that, even though your girl ain't been posting. So that means like, I feel like y'all had some faith in me. Like, y'all fucks with your girl like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That y'all was still like, it's been like a month, I think, like, and I was still getting subscribers here and there and comments and stuff like that. So I really, really appreciate that. If you're new, stopping by, subscribe. I'm gonna try to have some more videos coming out. Like, your girl, listen, y'all, it's been, it's a lot going on. Like, I got my kids doing right now. I'm trying to do like even right now, I'm trying to get away with doing this video while they on remote learning. Like, it's just like, parenting and everything. And then I'm doing it again. And I'm pregnant with my last child right now, y'all. Like, it's gonna be my number 4. It's a boy. I got, 2 boys. I'm gonna have 2 boys, 2 girls. So like, I'm pretty much done after that. So yeah, like I've been like, the pregnancy kicking my ass a little bit, fucking your girl up a little, in the face and all that. But this is, the stuff that happens with pregnancy, getting a little lazy and shit like that. And then I still gotta focus on my other kids, like, the 3 older ones. So it's been a lot going on in these YouTube streets and then like, celebrity like world and stuff like that. Was supposed to come do I had this hair video on my computer that I didn't edit yet. My showing my 22 titanium from Deeper Than Hair TV. I was supposed to been edit that and get it up for y'all. I had went on vacation, went to Atlanta and shit like that. So I've been slacking, I'm not even gonna lie. I've been slacking on my part a little bit, but like I said, life, life is just taking its toll on the girl. Um, I definitely want to touch on like the DMX situation a little bit because I had an interesting conversation. Matter of fact, it depends. If my kids allow me to keep going, I'm gonna keep going, and I might do the DMX here now. But it's like I wanted to touch on that. I had this baby mama culture video that I wanted to I had did like an outline for it before I went to Atlanta. But yeah, I'm gonna get that, get that off here. I don't really do the celebrity tea stuff like that. I just be trying to talk about like real shit. Like, if it's about a celebrity or something like that, then cool or whatever. But I just be trying to talk about like real life shit mostly. Like, shit that could help, better the community, better the black folks as a whole altogether and stuff like that. Like that's what um I want to focus on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um but yeah, I'm hoping, I don't know, YouTube probably bumped me out the algorithm by now, but then not really, because like I said, I still was getting like, views and comments and stuff here and there. So I hope yeah, we can get this, this train back moving, this Sweets to Queens YouTube train that I tried to start, yeah. Um, I don't know. Let me see. You know what? I think we're gonna do it because that's just how I. It just be like that. And I think I finished really saying everything that I wanted to say. Like I said, thank you to my subscribers, new and old. You know, um, and for still commenting and still having faith in your girl that I was coming back. And I was still around. But yeah, like as far as like with DMX, right? It's so crazy because I had this interesting conversation with my boyfriend, like when we first heard that DMX had overdosed and had overdose that caused a heart attack. That I don't know if I can change the title and stuff while I'm live. I don't think I'm that advanced yet. Let's see, because yeah, I'm gonna go into the DMX since I got y'all here, and since first of all, rest in peace to DMX. Like, I first got hip to him and introduced to him through my brother when we was younger. Like, my brother used to play all DMX shit. Like, um I had asked like as far as like with addiction, like it always like confused me a little bit because I feel like addiction is more so like a mind over matter type of thing. Like when we first heard that DMX overdosed, and I'm like, damn, like after all these years, he been good and stuff like that. Like he just started up again, and then to the fact that you did a whole lot, that you overdosed, and all of this happened. So I believe that I don't know, like I said, addiction is a mind thing because it's like if that was the case, like as far as like with DMX's addiction, like was his addiction like his fault? Like they said that he said that he was drugged, or somebody roofied him when he was 14. And for me it was like, okay, well, this was what I was asking my boyfriend, if he didn't know that it was crack in there at the time, like how do you get strung out on something that you didn't even know it was in there? Wouldn't you have just thought it was weed that you smoked and you would have just been looking for weed? So, and then my boyfriend reply was, he said, well, if you go and then you go and smoke that weed and then you feel like you don't get that same high, that same, you know, then it's like, no, that wasn't it. And you keep on going, 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 going. And I said, okay, because that's why I'm like, like I said, addiction, I feel like it's a mind thing. So I'm like, when they said that he overdosed, when they said that hold on, y'all. I told y'all my kids may not, hold on, y'all. What happened, baby?
I was giving you the
Just hold it for right now, okay?
Okay.
You still on class?
No, they told me to hang up.
All right, baby. Okay. My bad, y'all. But yeah, like I said, the kids, they getting off class and stuff like that. So hopefully I can try to finish this. But so yeah, so when he was saying, and I was like, damn, like he been clean all this time. Like how he slip up like that? Like, cause once you get your mind, like, in a certain place, like, he's been on this good clean path for a minute now. It's like, damn, how did that happen to DMX? So now let's go back to, like I was saying, like with the, you know, because if addiction happens like how DMX was saying it happened, like one hit doesn't do that to everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people have one hit and they be like, yo, I don't like the way that made me feel, and they never touch it again. From weed to liquor to, like, I guess they have a strong enough willpower to be like, nah, that's not for me. Other people, they take that one hit and then they're just like completely gone after that. And I just want to know, is that what we have to, I think that's the like the what we have to differentiate. I think that's the word. Differentiate. What is that in the mind that makes one person an addict off of one hit, but then somebody takes one hit and they stop altogether. Like, they can completely put it down. So, like, when I was asking, like, asking my boyfriend, he was like, DMX was, because people don't want to say that he was a crackhead or whatever. And, with all due respect, we're not going to say that over here. But my boyfriend, when he said it, he said, like, DMX was a crackhead, like full blown, when he was like out rapping, like he was missing shows because he was, trying to hunt for drugs and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, like I never knew it was that deep for DMX. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never knew it was that bad. So I'm just like, for him now, it's coming out. I just seen, this is literally last night. I just saw on my bro Hot Shot Radio channel, he had, the girl Dozy, I talked about her before. He had her on there. But I guess she had some type of receipt that said that, and I'm gonna give credit where it's due, that says that DMX had COVID and then he got the vaccine or something like that. And that's a bad combination, and that's what killed him. That's what made him, you know, I guess that's what caused the heart attack or, something like that. So it wasn't drugs at all. And that's, for me, I feel like, that's not to say that it's better because, we would want him here. But it's just, I couldn't wrap my mind around how this man been clean all this time. And then all of a sudden he just, you do so much that you overdose like that. It just didn't sit right with me. So it's like, I feel kind of relieved that it wasn't an overdose. Like, if that's the case, I don't know, I'm gonna follow the story a little bit, but I'm glad that it wasn't, because it just didn't make sense. Like, you've been clean all this time. You grown, like he got his weight back up, he wasn't skinny and frail no more. He had the grandpa belly and everything. Like, and it was nice to see DMX with that, that grandpa stomach. Like, it was that he had his weight. So it's just like, I couldn't believe that he just overdosed that, just and to cause a heart attack. So it and then it goes with my theory as far as DMX finally got his mind right to where he didn't need or want the drugs anymore. Because I really feel like it's a mind thing, and I feel like that's what we need to. I mean, not focus on, because it's not like we not doctors and stuff like that, but it's like when people, like, be trying to, like, I remember I was watching Armand's show and he was saying, like, people don't give their family members and things like that that's been on drugs or had drug problems the same grace that they was giving DMX. And it's like, I get it, because like I said, like, from the outside looking in, it does seem like it's the person's fault. Like, you going to choose to buy the drugs, you, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like we have to work on building, like, because 14 is still young, like, where his, he wasn't protected like how he should have been, because there's no way, why was he even with that grown man or whoever the hell it was? This man done came out, said it wasn't him. It's a lot going on behind this DMX stuff. It is, like, for real. Like, I don't know. It's a lot. Like, as far as the guy, he came out and said, like, listen, I didn't get DMX on drugs. It wasn't me. He said it was a 30-year-old. I was only 3 years older than him. So it's some tea we're going on with that. So it's just like, I don't know. I feel like we need to get down to the bottom of it, because, I'm not to put my business on like that. Your girl, I party, you know what I'm saying, back, especially not now, because I'm pregnant and all that. But I party too. Like, every once in a while, some people just do stuff occasionally, and some people they gotta have it every day. So it's like, what is that in the brain that ticks that makes somebody like an addict? Like, like it's because everybody doesn't become an addict off that one hit or a cup. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't. So what is it in that particular individual person that made them an addict? And I feel like that's the root. That's what we need to get down to, like, figuring out. And Neek at Night made a good point too. Like, this crack was in the 80s and stuff like that. We didn't, people didn't know what it was. So it's like, it's a difference in somebody. That's why she was letting the man Ready Ron tell his side of the story, because it's like, it's not like it was 2021 right now where he got him hooked on. This was like way back, before. But so it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's like, for DMX, I mean, this situation is still new, fresh, as far as like, what really happened to him. Because if receipts is coming out that he didn't have an overdose and stuff like that, then it needs to be looked into and investigated. Like, people like dying, from this vaccine. I'm not taking the vaccine. Um, uh, not trying to have my kids take the vaccine. Yeah, we're not doing the vaccine. I'm with the whole post, and people keep making all these excuses about, yeah, well, like, it's a whole bunch of other stuff that the government or whoever has not found the cure for, and all of a sudden it's a cure for the CV. Like, and it's just like, no, I'm good. I don't want that. Um, um, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, y'all definitely, I mean, this video wasn't long, or it wasn't intended to be, but that's like the question that I want to know, or that the discussion that I want to start, or whatever. And it's the same thing. I know it's an off subject, but not really. Same thing with Stockholm syndrome. Like, I feel like it only can affect certain people with a certain mindset. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you have a weaker mind and people don't want to talk about it, people don't want to get all, you know, you know, touchy, or try to insult anybody, like, with the way of thinking. But it's really, I believe, and if you could agree, disagree, let me know, comment down below. I really feel like it's a mindset thing. Like, if you listen, I don't want to do drugs, I don't want to, you know participate in that, you know don't do it. Like, don't let nobody pressure you into doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just, I don't know. It's hard to understand when when you're on the outside looking in. Like, you really don't know. Like, it's, what makes, somebody like that. Even they were just talking about Little Nas X mother. They just said Little Nas X mother was on the corner begging for money and stuff like that, and it's come out that he has tried to help her. But it's like, you can't really help somebody that don't want to help themselves, and it's sad. But sometimes you gotta let people find their way on their own. Like, it's tough. Like, it's called tough love, though. Like, my bad. Somebody complained about me saying like before. I say like a lot sometimes. My bad. But yeah, like, people were saying that they give Nas, because people was mad, you know, at Nas X, but it was like, no, no, no. Yeah, I was saying the same thing about I don't know. It's like people get hypocritical sometimes when it's a celebrity versus like when it's a person that they know or somebody, personally or something like that. But I'm gonna try while I'm let me see, it's 11:30. I think I'm gonna try to come back and do the baby mama culture video. Then I'm not too sure if I wanted to do. Am I finished touching on DMX though? Because like I said, it's like it was hard for me to believe or accept that. I was like, damn, he overdosed after all this time. Like, what made, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, he had got a handle on that. Like, he got his mind together. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, we need to figure out what happens, like, what's individual that makes them addict versus like somebody that they won't even touch a drug or they won't even, they do try it one time and then they don't like the effects, so they never touch it again. What is the difference? Like, that's what I want to figure out. Because, yeah, your girl definitely, has done some things in her day and, not an addict. So it's just, it, it makes you wonder, like, what these people be going through or that's what I'm saying. Like I said, DMX was good. Like, it was weird for him to just overdose like that out the blue. So I'm gonna keep on, try to stay on top of this, COVID vaccine thing going on that it's rumored that he had. So, to try to keep everybody updated. Well, it's not that type of channel, but you gotta know what I mean. We will end up talking about it again if it do come out that he didn't overdose. And like I said, I don't even really be seeing people say that. They say heart attack, but a lot of people saying a heart attack came from the overdose. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna see y'all in a few or later. See what the kids. Well, my big kid, they're about to get off of class. And yeah, I'll see y'all later.